Good evening and welcome to Sundays with Neelu. I hope you all are doing well. I'm fine. Thank you so much for all your story responses on last week's story. My prayers and best wishes to all those who are viewing Sundays with Neelu right now. So let's straight away go to the storyland. Forget all tensions. Yeah. So today's story is, about a vain butterfly. Yeah. So what happened? Once in a garden, there lived a beautiful butterfly which had rainbow-like wings. Yeah, rainbow-colored wings. So there was not another butterfly like this butterfly, and he was very good-looking. Yeah, with his rainbow wings. So this butterfly one day decided to get married. So not wasting further time, he straight away flew to the rose garden. So he knew that the most beautiful butterflies, female butterflies, would be hiding in the rose bushes. Yeah. So he went there and he saw a beautiful pink butterfly, on a rose. Yeah. And, feeding on honey. So he quickly went there and, twirled around, performed a small dance and said, "Will you marry me?" So the pink butterfly felt very happy and it said oh, I would definitely love to marry you, you're so handsome. Yeah. And the vain butterfly, which is the rainbow colored butterfly, made a disgusting face and said, "Oh, your voice is so bad. It feels as if you're hitting a hammer on a tin bottle. It is very bad. So I can't marry you." And the rose butterfly starts crying, she feels very sad and, she starts crying. So then the vain butterfly flies off from there and he says, "I don't like this." And he starts flying and he says, "Now the most beautiful butterfly is gone. Now I need to go to another place." So he straight away goes to lilac garden. He knows that the second prettiest butterflies are there in the lilac garden. So when he goes there, he finds a lovely, purple garden where a lilac butterfly is almost merged with the lilacs. So he looks at that and he says, "You are not wasting time. You're so beautiful. I would love to marry you." So the lilac butterfly feels so happy. It starts flapping its wings and immediately the vain butterfly makes a disgusting face. "Oh, you have a tear in your wing. I don't want to marry you. My wings are perfect. I don't like to marry a butterfly like you." And he goes away. Yeah. So the lilac butterfly feels very sad. It says, "What is this? Is this the way someone talks to you?" And he goes away. She and this rainbow butterfly goes away. So once the rainbow butterfly goes away, then he says, "Now the whole garden is full and almost everyone got married. I'm the only one left. I think I should give up the idea of getting married because I won't find any more butterflies, pretty butterflies." So then he suddenly hears a voice from a garden of daisies. There is a yellow butterfly there and it's very tiny and it starts flapping its wings and it looks at this, rainbow winged butterfly and says, "Hey, I'm here." So he finds it and he says, "Oh, what is it about? So will you marry me?" So the vain butterfly says, "Are you mad? Look at you, how plain your wings are and you're so tiny. I'm not going to get married to you. Get lost." And he goes away. And one day, many days pass by, and then one day this rainbow butterfly sits on the branch, on a flower, and starts forgetting everything and fully self-absorbed. How pretty I am, how nice I am, how handsome I am. My wings are so good. And forgets everything else and forgets also that there is danger behind. So a little girl comes there to play in the garden. The girl sees this beautiful rainbow winged butterfly and picks it up and puts it in a jar and closes it. Yeah, puts it in a glass jar and closes it and takes it home. The girl places the jar and the butterfly with the butterfly on her windowsill, and it starts admiring. Yeah, oh, what a beautiful butterfly! It's so beautiful, and she goes away. So many hours pass by, and this butterfly wants to get out of this jar. So it keeps looking here and there, and then the pink butterfly comes there. So the pink butterfly says, "Hey, you seem to be trapped." So the rainbow butterfly says, "Yes, I am trapped." "Oh, don't worry, but you are very handsome. You can come out on your own. Me with a bad voice, how can I help you?" And it flies off. Then the rainbow butterfly realizes his mistake and he keeps quiet. And then after a few hours again, there the lilac butterfly comes. So the lilac butterfly flaps its wings and looks at the rainbow butterfly and says, "Hey, what happened? You seem to be trapped." Says, "Yeah, little girl trapped me here. So can you please help me get out of this jar?" So the lilac butterfly says, "Sure, I would, but you don't like my wings. They're torn, they have a tear in them. So you have perfect wings. You can anyway fly." And it goes away. So the rainbow butterfly almost gives up on his life and says, "Now I have to die here. I have no other option." So meanwhile, the yellow butterfly comes there, and the cute tiny butterfly comes there, and because this butterfly is like very fond of this rainbow colored butterfly, rainbow winged butterfly. She looks at him and says, "What happened? You got trapped? Wait, let me see. How can I help you?" Yeah, and with all its might, it tries very hard and pushes the jar a little bit, and the jar falls down straight from the windowsill to the ground. Yeah, and it breaks, and the butterfly comes out of the jar. So both these butterflies go ahead, and later they get married and they live happily ever after. So there ends the story. Yeah. So and then the rainbow colored butterfly apologizes to the little butterfly and says, "I was very vain. Yeah. I was so self absorbed that I didn't realize that you are such a beautiful soul." Yeah. So while reading this story, I was thinking, like, outer appearances can be really, vanity can really take you nowhere. Yeah. So many times, like, we get caught up. We get caught up. Once I remember going, to shop. I went to a particular shop, and the lady was so beautiful, so beautiful. It's a boutique, way back. Yeah, I went to a shop, and the way she spoke, her words, I was mesmerized. She said that, like, this blue and orange dress will make you look like a goddess. It's Diwali, you will look this, that. And I paid a very fat amount and I bought that dress. And after coming home, believe me, no one liked that dress. I wore that dress and I myself didn't like, how I looked. And all the time, like, I was cursing myself, like, why did I fall for this and why did I buy this dress? Only reason why I bought was because she looked so beautiful and presentable, and I paid for that. So many a times we don't realize, so the other person is trapping us in this way, but actually, yeah, when you look at people, there are people who really, like, have very good souls, and very who may not look very beautiful, or there are things which may not look very beautiful at an instant, but they create a lot of value in our lives. Yeah. So also remembering butterflies, when I went to Bali recently, I went to this beautiful butterfly garden. Yeah, and when we visited this garden, there was a lovely monarch butterfly. Yeah, so it was only butterfly park. I will put up the picture after the story. This butterfly park had beautiful monarch butterfly. The speciality of monarch butterfly is that it can fly, almost 100. Butterflies are very delicate. Okay, these monarch butterflies fly 3,000 miles from north to south to migrate and to breed, and they come back again. So they almost fly 100 miles a day, and they survive on the food what they have eaten when they were in the cocoon and in the caterpillar stage, as caterpillars what they eat. Yeah. So, and monarch butterfly also has a spiritual significance. Like when you see a monarch butterfly is very huge and it is very colorful. When you see it, it means there needs to be some change in your life. So butterflies are a symbol of transformation too. Yeah. So I remembered all these little instances when I was reading this story, the butterflies and the outward appearances. Yeah, I have more stories, but right now I think it's time to end the story. So I'll see you again next week only on Sundays with Neelu. Till then, please take care of yourself, wash your hands, stay home, stay safe. Yeah, let's really battle this pandemic and come out of it victorious. See you. Bye.